Hey guys, it's me again. Today I just want to talk about some things to help you guys to share about some topics that most of us have been questioning ourselves and our own life about why we always feel not enough. This topic is the most important thing that most of us have been asking in our life for all along. And me too have been always asking this question by myself, by my own life. And until now, I just found out the answers. Why we always feel not enough. Every single time when we setting the goals, trying to do something to succeed it, to achieve it, and then we make it happen, and then we just feeling good after we doing that. But deep down, we still feel like we need to chase for something more and more and more. And after that, the more we chasing more and more, the more you will feel like burn out so easily, and we will most likely to being like empty and burn out. And I'm pretty sure that most of you guys have watching this video have meet me in this video by not a coincidence. And I just want to share with you guys the reason why we always feel not enough until now. And yes, the simple answers of these questions is so simple. It is about because we trust our own thoughts. We trust in our own thoughts, and we trust in our own feelings that this is gonna give us happy, that this is gonna make me fulfilled. And the more we trust in our own thoughts, in our own feelings, and when we follow it, right? We follow, and then when the situations doesn't come out like the way you think or the way you feel like, then we facing disappointment. And then what happened after it? We still try to trust our thoughts and our own hearts. And then we don't know the fact, and we ignore the fact that our thoughts and our hearts always change. But yet we still trusting all of those, and we still try to do what? Try to encourage one another, to trust your heart, to trust your thoughts, to trust all of your way, to believe in yourself. That is dangerous. I have been taught by this all along, but the more I'm doing that, I'm practicing that, the more I feel empty, and the more I feel like my heart was not fulfilled. And then after I found God, after I have been connecting, get back to God, and just asking Him about everything that I have been doubting for my whole life, I just found out that all the things that we thought and our feelings is not trustworthy. All of this is not trustworthy because it always change. For examples, if today you guys feel good, do you think that tomorrow you will feel good like today? I'm pretty sure it's not. And then that is the clearest evidence of our own thoughts and our own hearts, means that it's always change, right? That's why we cannot trust our thoughts and our heart. And instead, what do I need to trust? What do we need to do? Yes, we don't need to trust our thoughts, but what do we need to trust is to trust in your spirit. Spirit is God. Spirit is inside of you. Yes, mean that it's God living inside of you. You know that? No matter you're gonna believe it or not, He's always within you. That's why the more we try to chase some things outside of this world, the more we feel empty, and the more we feel distant, and we never be fulfilled. And after I found God, after I'm seeking Him, after I learn about His righteousness, I just feeling like I don't need to cling on those feelings anymore, because I always have peace, hope, and joy and love for every single day, that I just remind myself that God is with me all the time. and He's with you all the time. And yes, the most important part of this video, I'm just trying to tell you guys that the reason you guys always feel like we're not enough, it's not because of you guys are a bad person. No, it's not about you. It is about we trust in our thoughts, we trust in our hearts, and we think that this is going to give me happiness. But in reality, it might be and it might be not. And we cannot trust it. And yes, instead, trust God. Trust in the one who never changes. Instead, to trust in the thing that always change, which is our hearts and our thoughts. We can choose to trust in the one who never change, which is God, who is within you. He is your spirit. He living inside of you. And that's why we feel the most at peace when we spend time alone. That's why when we feel the most joy and love when we just sat in a quiet and we just like enjoying. You see, the more you focus on the thing that is inside, which is God inside of you, the more peace and joy and fulfillment that you are going to get. Because a full bank account cannot fill an empty heart. The thing in this world cannot give you all the fulfillment that you have been chasing for. But instead, the thing that only can give you true fulfillment into your life is not the worldly things. It is the spirit within you. It is God is within you. He can heal you. He can restore you and He can fulfill you. But why we still feel empty? It's not because He cannot help you, but because we don't let Him. But because we acknowledge, because we ignore Him and we just telling Him that, no God, I don't need you, I need myself. God, even you exist, I'm just going to do my own. And then God will just watching over you and He will just let you do your own things. And then after we fail, we fall and we feel empty, He will still come to us and He will just like lifting us back up by the power of the Spirit within you. That is the simple reason why most of us, when we feel like we have no strength to get back up, we will feel our strange power inside of our own, like it shines through us. That is the power of Spirit that God is giving unto you. He is not a scary God. He is a loving God. And the most important part is true fulfillment cannot be found by your own thoughts and your own heart. But true fulfillment can only be found in God, in Spirit. And how can we focus on God more? It's simple. It's to focus on the love of God. But what is the love of God? We cannot see it. Yeah, we might not see it, but it is true. But the love of God, it is not just about God, but it is about Jesus. And He is the perfect definition of God's love for you. I'm not here to invite you guys to come into a religion. No, I'm not even in a religion right now. I'm just seeking God's truth, and then I just found out that Jesus, He's always with you. He's always cheering you up. And you guys know the most beautiful thing is, the most beautiful things is when you guys just accomplish something or even achieve something, when you guys happy with that or not. I just want to tell you guys that Jesus, He's always being like, oh, my son has made it. Yeah, that is Him. And not just Jesus, He just like being celebrated with you. It's the whole heaven seeing you, and that the whole heaven is like celebrating your simple, your small wins. Even that is the meaningless wins. But that is your spirit inside of you is rejoicing and cheering you up right now. And for the clip video today is, Jesus loves you.